Hi. Hello there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see y'all. Or let me be seen. We may never know. Let me take a little sip. That's good stuff. I'm so amazed. I made some tea earlier today. By earlier today, I mean like about 12 hours ago. For like my little Yeti. And I didn't manage to finish it all, and it was still warm. Like, I finished it now, but I'm so surprised that it was still warm. Not hot, sure, but still warm. Blew my mind a little bit, you know? As things of that nature tend to do. I have to figure out where to put this cable. I tried to use Bluetooth stuff, but somehow my computer is like, oh, I don't know, tooth? So I probably just have to restart it, but by the time I already been live, and I was like, okay, we just deal with it, we tank it, like real goblins do. And next time I'll not have to be like, oh my god, there's a cable in my way. I keep constantly bumping into it. I get stuck on like the armrest of my chair with it a lot. Like I turn and then suddenly it's just God knows where. But that's just cables for you, right? We'll figure it all out. Better days are near. It's always darkest before the dawn. The only way out is through all that uplifting good stuff. Happy Pride Month. It's been a day since last I've been live. I know. It's been a long while. 23 days. I didn't plan for this. It just happened. I'll try to get back into the schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Roughly this time, maybe a little bit later than this time. Noon Eastern is roughly the idea. We'll see how it goes. Wednesdays will be later because food shenanigans. But roughly noon. Anyhow, I got a haircut. It feels so odd. Because I'm like on my screen over there. So every time I peer over, I'm like, oh, my hair is short now. I forgot that was a thing. Let me arrange a couple things here real quick. Cause we wanna play a game. Steam, home. We wanna play Dredge. We wanna play silly little cozy fishing game. I was told it's a cozy little game. You have your little boat and you row around. Well, you don't really row, you have a motor. So you don't even sail. You cruise. Can you cruise on a boat? I mean, technically all cruises happen on boats. Cut that question. Let me pause my silly lo-fi, and then we'll have to deal with the very, very interesting question as to which scene is the one we're gonna use. I think this one. I'm sorry if this blows your eardrums out. It's the first time I open this. So it might just implode ears if it's starting. It's not oh, there we go. Capture specific window. Can I have the settings again? There we go. Dredge. Haha! This game uses an autosave feature. Do not turn off the game when you see this symbol. That is the most glitchy looking symbol I have seen in a long time. Do I have to... I have to click into the window, right? Is that the issue? Yeah. Okay. I never played Dredge. I think I want the master volume to be a little bit lower. I don't know anything. Going into this absolutely unaware. It's a silly little fishing game. Dredging the depths. That's what we're doing in Dredge game. Angler wanted. I've never seen a job listing for an angler, but alrighty. I think the term would be fisherman. No? Well, I'm no expert. We crashed. We gotta be the worst fishermen in... I don't know. The history of fishermen. God. I love the aesthetic. Silly little village. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. Man notices you. Welcome to Great Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Oh. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fishermen upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearing in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Okay, I guess we just go and do some fishing stuff. I see. Very, very basic controls. Start fishing. Okay. We got a blue mackerel. It's basically a rhythm game. I've been lied to. It's not just a cozy fishing game, it's a rhythm game. How many are there? Is it only the same guy? Who's over here? A floating bababooey. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscure hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. How cozy. Hello, little guys. I came to fish. Oh. I guess I can't fish them? Hello, little guys. I came to fish. Yo! That is one big SOB. God, they have such an awkward shape. Can I just stack them like that? Time only advances when you are moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. Yeah, I don't think time is going to be an issue, right? Like... that's more mackerels. I guess we just deplete the local mackerel population. Come on. This is basically the Dead by Daylight minigame. Well, minigame in quotation marks. The little, response thingy when you're doing generators, you know? Wow. This boat turns like crazy. Select your lights by holding left button. Toggle with X. How cozy! I love him. That was something shiny. Can I get the shiny? The lighthouse towers above, waves crashing endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the instinct power of the structure, a vast column of stone, shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? That's suddenly very dark. The lighthouse towers above. Oh god. Oh god. Row, row, row me. What is that? I have so much stuff, man. I wanna crash. Oh, okay. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see. You've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessels. Yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of every fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they are still fresh. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened? Do I? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. That sounds questionable. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So, let's see what you got. Why is this already stale? I caught it this freaking day. Fresh. Take all my fresh fish, please. Is this something special? It got a little... Does it just mean it's a large guy? Solemn. Can I see my debt somewhere? The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? A research part? A curious looking component. Could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at the dock first. Alrighty. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. Should pay her a visit. Hydraulic rod? Flexor? Do I use parts to research new equipment? Researched equipment will appear for sale in shops. Okay, so I can unlock new stuff. Mechanically assisted reels allow the catching of significantly larger species. A hybrid design allows for a more flexible fishing style. Engines? Should I just get a better engine first? I think I just wait. Oh, it does show me my outstanding debt. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull. She's currently attempting to repair a number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. What? Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. Isn't this basic? Well, what do we have? Basic fishing pole allows to catch coastal. And this... Oh. I think I want this. Like, it increases fishing speed by a lot more than the skimmer. So I think we just rest. What's that weird light in the back? We be undocking. Cruising about. Trying to catch them all. You know, something like that. I can't... Why is... But it's fishy. Should be allowed to catch fish. Who are you? Are you fish? Like, fish? Can I put this down there? No, I wasn't done fishing. Fish, fish, fish. Fishy, fish, fish. Oh no. I have terrible reflexes. You'll soon come to learn that my reflexes... Another trophy! Look at him being a big guy. What's that there? God. Oh no. Got him. One more. I think that's a pretty good amount of fish. You know? For a single day. A boatload full of fish. Just some stuff. What is this? Added to cabin. Oh, cabin. There we go. And oh. How many fish are there? A lot. Messages. 20th August 1927. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon. And our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Great Homero. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he'll keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. Can see the basket half hidden stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love when he tries to be romantic. How cute. I hope they had a cozy little picnic. Row, row, row me boat. I love lighthouses, man. Just, what a great aesthetic. You know? We need more of them. Would I wanna live in a lighthouse? Potentially. You're basically having the ocean at your doorstep, right? We fishmonger a little bit. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about the order. They asked for 1 gold flounder and 1 grey eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. Don't I have one? Ain't I catching shallow water fish right now? Or is it coast? I have to check that in a minute, but we'll keep that in mind. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Look at all the fish I got. Can I just sell all? Yes. How great. We still owe $3 and a couple cents. Can't I just pay that off? Like... we buy this. And then we install this? And then we take a nap. 'Cause, you know, a hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Huh. The mayor? I can just bump into him? Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Mirror? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Yeah? Sure, I can do that. The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. Why is it dripping? The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. I guess we hurry over there. Where's... How do I open my map? How do I open my map? I mean, I can see my compass pointing east, but... Am I just not seeing it? Love that. Maybe I don't have a map yet? Row, 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 ye boat. I'm always afraid that I go too far and bump into the dock. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. Can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I don't suppose? Yay! He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. There's a trader? You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that... No. I don't believe we met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiquities and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? No, I don't. I just have fish to catch. Speaking of which... They are huge! Swear to God, they're gonna fill up my inventory in like no time. Like, look at this. Oh well, on to the next. Meet fishmonger, shipwright, deliver, flounder, eel. Oh, there's our map. What is this? How? Why is there so much space to the sides? Like, everything is packed in the center and then there's just nothing for miles. Hey there, Breeze. How you doing? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Let me take a little sip. I haven't read this yet. Okay, doing okay. I'm pretty okay. We're having a kinda warm, humid day here today. So that's kinda exhausting me a little bit. You know, humidity of like, oh, I took a breath, but I feel like I wanna take 5 more. I can't fish here, right? No, I can't. So I'm just like hoping that it's less awful tomorrow. I can pack a few of those. It's already that is so rude. I didn't even get a single fish. Well, figurative. What is this? Oh god. That is the worst. I can't fish more of them, right? Oh well, I think we just go and sell stuff. Clean our debt. And, Doc, doc. Fishmonger. Have you gotten any fish for that order? Yes. I think. I hope. Is that gray eel? Look at that. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with this. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night, and well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Can I also sell my other old fish, please? The mayor walks quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Great Narrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've gathered a consent from the shipwright to I've granted consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger service. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Dry dock? This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior holds. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scrap, that sort of things. How do I get these materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast, from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials sent towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what you will need. Oh. That is a lot of upgrades, man. Light space, engine space, net space. Net space sounds neat. Rod spaces, modifies 2 cargo spaces to all. Oh, it only. Oh. Upgrade your vessel to a tier 2 hull. That 5 new. I want that. Can I have that, please? Do you have anything good for sale? No. Wait, maybe you do. Do I want a second motor? I think we just undock and try catch some squid. Squiddy squid. Where's my light off? Can't have that. Wanna be cozy while we are fishing? Fish. Oh. Exposure to fog and other things increase your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Oh. That doesn't sound cozy. That sounds bad. I want to find out what that weird light is. But I don't know if my engine is strong enough to get us there. Yeah, I got stuff. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. Squid. Squid. Regular business, yes. $12.50, man. Rest. Black grouper. How can I get a black grouper? Are you a black groupie? No, it's just mac. Oh, wow. What a disappointment. It's just one fish. Can I squeeze through here, or I might crash my boat again? What are you? Just another mackerel. Oh. Catching all the fish, man. Can I find my old boat? Oh. Oh, I just see that it says Dredge. That's the name of the game. So I guess we should figure out a way to get to those thingies. They seem to be important. Oh god, I hate these. Oh. That is a big as freak skull. What the feel like I'm not having the full story here. I feel like people don't tell me what's up. You know? Oh god. Oh wow, that is a big guy. Stingrays. How cool. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Place hand on stone? The cold stone does not respond to your touch. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Time to head back to town and sell all this fish. That's a shipwreck. I want to inspect it, but I feel like I don't have enough time for that. God. The night feels so dark, dude. They weren't kidding when they were talking about fog in the area, huh? Sustainable fishing? 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. I take that. That sounds pretty useful. Some fish prefer deep water while others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. Yeah, I have some fish for you. Please buy. Look at this massive guy. I need a bigger boat. Oh. Damage to your hull is bound to stop engines and such from functioning right. Be careful near rocks. I already crashed one boat on rocks. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. What are our pursuits? Arrow squid. Oh, I got the arrow squids, so I only need the grouper. We rest. Good night. Undocking. Where can I find a groupie? Let's see if we can figure out what's going on with that shipwreck over there. Fish. Oh god. Fish. Oh god. I wasn't made for this, man. Huh? Barbed eel? A spine broken with sharp angles and crooked curves. A row of teeth bent on revenge. Revenge on whom, man? You're a fish. Gonna fish more later. I just don't wanna run out of time to investigate that shipwreck. Seemed ominous enough. I love the art style of this game, man. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Staff? Citrine ring? A gold ring clasping a glowing citron. Can I just put a ring on it? Another research part. That's good. We need those. Old iron chain. Junk to the untrained eye. But there's good metal here. Someone might pay for this. Lumber. Dull lumber. Who doesn't like some lumber, right? How much space do we... None. What's that? I spot with my little eye. What is that? A slab of rock just from the water, bearing crude symbols of curved fish. At its base, a rough shape has been chiseled away. Huh. Interesting. Next time I see those weird guys, I'll try to keep that in mind. We can't dredge yet. Which, honestly, the game is named Dredge, and all I'm doing is fishing, not dredging. My merciless dredge altered mind is not happy with this. Grotesque fish. There's an entire little lore section to every... Caught a strange looking fish. Never seen anything like it in all my years. It died as soon as it was pulled from the water. But its scales are still pulsing with a strange rhythm. Don't want to handle it anymore. Have headache and ears are ringing slightly. Maybe the fishmonger at Great Morrow will know more. Row, row, row me boat gently up the hill. I love how cozy this looks. Fishman! What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now, this is the sort of specimen to live up my day, to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open from its stomach and pulls a small piece of fabric. Spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing. I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I pay you well if you find any more. I have some stuff to sell, though. Didn't I have... Huh. A man is looking at you through the cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I'll need to inspect it. But not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Ominous very much. What am I going to catch, man? This seems like a massive contraption, though. Let's just nap a little bit. And tomorrow we go to the guy. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggest that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes. But she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. What a coincidence! We planned on going south a little. South, 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 my boat. Wow. Steady now. Is that the cool fish I need? No, it's just more mackerels. There's a cool fish I need? Hello, fish? Yes, it is! Oh shit, I should have put the planks away. Oh well. You live, you learn, right? Oh. I have time for both, right? Time doesn't pass when I talk to people. Right? Hello, Mr. Guy. I'm here for that workshop. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. It's locked. Storage. Can't I just... We have so much space now to catch more funky fish. Ruined mansion? The man is standing in the doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truth, and curious that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that'll let you dredge the wrecks in dark depth. Or, dredging? Find me these lost relics, and I'll reward you in ways beyond all imagination. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Yeah, sure. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the town about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Alrighty. We can dredge now. It's like the name of the game. But first I wanna check out that weird stone slab. Look at my cool little crane. What's this? Okay, Ah! One gold ring. Gold always holds its value. Oh god. I need a better engine, dude. Can I put stale fish into that slab? Who knows? I guess we're about to find out. Builder? You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to the sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's difficult. I don't want to talk about it. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. I mean, can't go back. She's gazing out to the sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap, it's all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Okay. Lighthouse woman. What is it? Who lives here? On Blackstone Island, I mean. I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I choose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. I have no idea. Everyone is speaking in freaking riddles. Have you heard of any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly onto her face. Your face. Are you really standing here in front of me? Is this just another one of the fog's tricks? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckages from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. Can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So, if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. I think I better go. Time for a nap. I mean, I can see the unnatural glow even at day. Man. What can I do for you? Oh. What happened to the last fisherman? The last fish? Oh. He was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long. I shan't be missing. He shan't be missed by a... Whoa. What a sentence. Now, what else can I do for you? What do you know of any strange occurrences? Well, I heard that my counterpart in Little Marrow met the most unfortunate end. They say he went mad quite suddenly. One day he was normal, the next he was pacing the shoreline, hurling people's belongings into the sea. After some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mayor is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included. All those that do remember don't seem to like talking about it. A most unpleasant subject. Now, what else can I do for you? Any shipwrecks? Shipwrecks? Unfortunately, there have been quite a few in recent years. The lighthouse helps, but even it struggles to cut through the fog some nights. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur around this side of the island. That should make fishing a bit easier for you. Around the back though, it's a little harder to get to. There are still some wrecks towards the deep patches. You'll want to avoid that area. Now, what else can I do about you? What can I do about you? Wow. I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly. Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know more about? Blackstone Island? I don't know a great deal. It technically falls under the jurisdiction of Little Marrow. I believe it was sold to a private owner some 20 years ago. They must have had a special arrangement. Such a sale is quite uncommon. Very complicated paperwork involved, you see. I've not met the owner. I suspect that they don't live around here. The island seems quite uninhabited. Is there any other area? The Gale Cliffs? I have no idea where that even is, so... Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs, you can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of these days. I think quite a few people have left, one way or another. Is there any other area? We just go through all of them. Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, built on top of a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hook into some of those? Is there twisted strand? I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mess of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. You want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you're going to explore there. What about the Devil's Spine? Yes. Very exciting, really. An active volcano amongst the city of ancient ruins. I must caution you against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention, the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear a rumbling from here. No, I think that's all for now. Thank you. I should get back to it. We undock and hit the back. I mean, we try to find a cool shipwreck. Because that's just what people do. What is that little swirly? What is this? What is that? Lumpy mackerel? A withering mass of lumps twisting and pulling their way under the scales of their vessel. How long can it have lived like this? The fuck am I catching, man? That's a big boy. Can I fish him? I guess I can't. What a shame. But we can dredge. Oh, shoot. Nope. All good. For a hot second there, I thought we have a problem. But then it turned to be alright. Inspect, slap a frog. You go there. Yeah, I know it's rotten fish. But watch me not caring. Do I have enough? You can return to these items later, okay. So I'll have to catch an eel. Right? They are like 3 inventory blocks long. Might as well. Came out here to do one thing. And that is fish. So we might as well do what we came here to do. That's not what we're looking for. I need a better engine. Like, I feel like I'm barely moving. Which is probably not a good thing. What are you? What are you? Oh god, how do I... There's always a way. What are those little, like... I want to call them little tornadoes. Because they are more like dust devils, you know? But what are they? Why are they? Oh god. What are these noises? Why is my controller making... What is happening? Ma'am? I'm just here fishing. Yeah, I need a better engine. Fishmonger! Have you got any fish for that order? Yes! I do! Look at this! The fishmonger wraps up the fish, hands you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture. I've been considering crab pots. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could have fixed at the shipwright. Crab pot. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Found this book out back. Could be useful to you. Fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damn battered book. Few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. All that being said, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Y'all make sure to stretch, get yourselves a little snack, maybe something to drink, and I'll be back in like 5 minutes to sell all my stuff. So, see you soon. Oh, hey, yeah. I'm back. How y'all doing? We got a cool new book. I should... Okay. Sell this. Oh. Rot. The final stage of all living things. I think I can throw that out, right? Sell this, this. Was there some upgrade? I guess we'll be returning to the ship, right? Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. We can repair that here. How much cash do I have? Quite a bit, actually. I want this. And we can sell this. And technically we can... Oh. Gotta be working on some stuff here, man. Dry dock. Remember, you don't have to have all the materials. Yeah. Why did I put it so far away from where my cursor will end, you know? Where's that little marking? Search for relics, lumber and scrap, some stuff. Read this. Do. Oh. I need a gray eel. Gonna be looking for that tomorrow. Select the crab pot ability, deploy with X. Go pod! Are you an eel? No. Oh wow, we are so much faster now. Holy smokes. Are you an eel? Of course not. Eel? Finally. So much for the local eel population, right? God, we're so fast. That is so good. Ah. Dredge. Dredge. Dredge your boat. Like Golgari grave troll kinda dredge. You know? Have you seen that drift? No? Maybe if I... Ah! Oh, what a I guess we be spending some money on repairs today. Can I catch these? Can't even catch those, huh? What a shame. You come with me. We have places to be. How much money do I have? Oh, 100. Not going to be enough to fix my boat. Man, we are so fast now. Means we can explore a little bit further away from the a wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, you notice something has lodged against the rock. I can't carry that with me right now, I'm sorry. A hardline reel wrapped in a length of stenchy sinew. Whoa, what a word. One end is grafted to a crude bone hook. Ew! Nasty! We better get home. But not without some fish. Can I make room for more? Not really, huh? God, these rocks are difficult to see, man. Why is my light flickering like that? That is creepy as all frick. Can you not? Look, I have stuff to sell. And then, boat's looking a bit banged up. Can repair that here if you like. Yeah, please. Thank you. Good night. God. We undock. And then we check that crab pot of ours. We needed that. Oh, free book? I think I can sell that pretty safely, right? Fishmonger. Yes, I do. Fiddler crab. Undock. And, we go and get our reward for sacrificing a bunch of fish to a stone. And then I think I wanna go over there. Looks like a cute little place. Slab of rock. Okay, maybe that's a little bit too far, so we just go over there. What can I catch with that? Coastal and shallow. Look, it's more of those guys. We need them. To, do quite unspeakable things with. If I gotta be honest with you. Can I catch more of them? I feel like I'll need more. Roots, reels, and rigs. Reading complete. 10%. Roots will reel fish in 10% more efficiently. Correct engine operation. Never stop learning. You know how it goes. Can I dock here? Oh, it's where the builder wants to relocate to. Good, good. Let's see if we can dredge some of her materials up. Got a unit of lumber. Oh, we can do it again? That is so cool. All the lumber she needs. Ah! Ah, freak! Material pile. The cot. We gotta sleep. I think we just drop off the cots, get our ship fixed for probably way too much money, and I think we might as well wanna go over to Little Marrow. And sell some of the stuff we found. Hello? confused. Why can't I interact with that? Oh well. Might as well sell some stale cod. Pick up my crab pot, maybe buy a second... Oh god. Yeah, the harbor first. Fishmonger. Just take them all. Oh wait, no, I wanted to buy this. Then we undock. Check crab pot. Needs repair. That is okay. We pick that up. No, I... Pick up crab pot. Throw out crab pot. Fishmonger, I got the other crab. Don't forget it, your crab pots get a bit worn out. The shipwright can patch them up. This'll do. Glad you get some use out the old pot. You can always buy more here, or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformations. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of those mutations? They probably get really, really sick. Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Okay, Mr. Crazy. The cheap... Yes, she did. Perfect. Nope. Just want to undock. Throw out crab pot. Maybe I have enough time to dredge for one of the collector items? I don't know. Oh god, why is this giving me anxiety, man? I don't think we have time to sail around the island. So we'll do that tomorrow. We have time, right? What's this? Oh. Glad I made space for another one. Nothing. No flickering lights. Please. We don't need weird vibes. We're just here to fish. I have some fish to sell to you. No, wait. Dry dock. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, wow. We needed one of those. Um... And yeah, as good a place as any to store some materials, right? Check. Pot? Oh. That's not what I meant. Got some crabs to sell. Oh wow, they sell for nothing, huh? Well, maybe we get a cool mutant crab one day. Many-eyed mackerel, gill-plated, dotted with eyeballs. Superfluous, but scanning frantically. All eyes see right through you. What are these fish, man? Grotesque mackerel? Have we had him before? Corrupted scales and bulbous eyes, like nothing you've ever seen before. And a regular mackerel. I'm glad normal fish exist too. Oh. We finished our book. I'll start reading the next one. Mr. Fishmonger, have you gotten any of those mutants with you? Yeah, remember, any aberrant will suffice. I suspect they are all the same underneath. Here. Take this weirdo. Why was that window so massive? Are there really fish that big? Fishmonger takes the aberrant fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish's worth. And why don't you take these too? They are of no use to me. Okay. Thank you. Do you hear that? Sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature quickly now. Yeah? Please buy my stuff. The fishmonger slams the door behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. What a fucking weirdo, man. It's dredging time. Just where, you know? Oh? That's looking good. Oh god. Oh wow. That is the biggest fucking key out there. An abnormally large and heavy key. Cast from an unfamiliar metal. The teeth of the key are curved and sway before your eyes like tendrils. That only sounds a little concerning. I'm not sure that guy knows what he's getting himself into, man. The collector, that is. I feel there's some greater meaning to all of this. I can make it, right? I can make it, right? I did hear foghorn. Are there other ships around? I haven't seen any, but I guess the people gotta get around somehow. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange sheen as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the hat now seems somehow changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? This is all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we are looking for must have traveled further than anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. Whoa! A burst of light fills your vision. You stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast, towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark the location on your map, where you can begin your search. Anything else? Take a look at these trinkets. Do not bother me with common clutter. I hear that the trader in Little Marrow deals with such trivialities. Anything else? Where should I look? Oh, yeah. Do you know who owned these relics? Yes. Who? He looks at you for a moment. A look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before. But 2 decades ago, I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? The words you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its power towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Never mind. I'll be going, I guess. Don't I have another book to read? I guess I don't. Re-rest a little. Hey there, Royal Court. Welcome in. How are you doing? On this fine Friday, welcome to the weekend. Haste at speed to your engine but increases panic and engine heat. Okay, this is dangerous. Doing good. Happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed. Cabin messages. 21st August 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Great Homero. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Aren't we all a little superstitious? This good stuff? Ooh, good stuff indeed. Up. Messes it up immediately. Oh god. Ah! This is nightmare mode. I'm sorry, but why is it so fast? Bronze belt buckled. Engraved, but almost every detail is entirely worn away. See, this is much slower. This is manageable. Oh shoot. They are stale, so I guess I can just toss one back into the water. Go fast! Okay, it's not that much faster actually. Do I have yeah, I do have space for some lumber. Because I think we need only one more lumber. Put this there. We can dredge some more. Really? You gotta do that to me? At a time like this? How uncalled for. I think we rest here for tonight. Go to the trader. Why does it sell for so much more? I hold on to that. Painter? Ah, the fisherman. I had thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. What sort of decorations? I can attach flags and bunting to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. If you find any others on your travels, bring them to me and can rig them up for you. Of course, can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments limited at the time, though. Could I help find more pigments? He thinks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw some strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant colorations. Was it a vampire crab? Because they look insane. My knees aren't suited to climbing over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see. But if you caught such a creature... He cleans scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture. He turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But, for now, what can I help you with today? Change flag. Which flag do you want to display? Next page? How's the game audio, by the way? Is everything okay? Do I have to turn it up? I always feel like it's way too quiet. But then again, I don't want it to be louder than my voice. And... Grieving father? Hello, is everything okay? What do you know about any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. Audio is good, I love to hear that. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over, begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see. My only son was lost at the sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere. One of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief wreck his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed in your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. There's a chance you could find it. I'd be in your debt. Give the belt buckle. What a coincidence, man. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You returned him to me. Please, take this. I've not any money to pay. Who wrote this sentence? I'm sorry. That threw me off, man. Anything else I can help you with? I think I go. What time is it? Morning. Okay. I guess rotten fish ain't worth much. No, I wanna dredge. Or more specifically, deliver some lumber. That's a nice plank of wood. Row, row, row me boat. I think I already delivered one lumber, right? Trying to remember, but it's all a bit foggy. And then we check our crab pots. Material pile. Lumber. Metal scraps. And let me see if there's any, like, metal scraps right over here. 'Cause if yes, would be a quite nice coincidence, huh? Oh, frick. What is this? A goblet? A large goblet covered in what appears to be thin banners of gold leaf. Veneers? I think it's veneers, right? Love being dyslexic. Makes reading, like, turn into parkour. Oh, more metals? Oh, we can't. Wait, maybe I can... I can. There is even more? Are you kidding me? Oops. I'm a professional, you see? God. Don't look. Don't you dare clip that. Oh! Not what I expected, but I take that. It's okay that it's getting super late. We can just... Where's the... There's a boat. God. Huh? Where? I am upset. I did not touch anything the first time. What a scam. Should let the builder know. Hydraulic rod. Which one? Anti-tangle line? Or heat-resistant line? I think anti-tangle. I mean, I don't really see us using it anytime soon. Because, you know, there's just not a lot of mangroves over here. What is that? Fanged cod? Deviantly sharp teeth with chunks of smaller fish lodged between. A hunger in its eyes. What a fucked up fish, man. I don't like that in my fish and chips. Guess we only get one fucked up cord. God. I really have to be more careful. I can't lose my engines like that. Feel like I could get stranded, God knows where out there, you know? You don't want that to happen. Do I have space? No, I don't. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dog with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine, it sounds like... I'm sorry. I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. That's weird. Hi, please fix my shit. I guess we can't use the oceanic rod thingy yet? I should have researched better engines. Frick. Oh well. You live, you learn. Modifies a cargo to also hold lights. Man, am I glad I collected so much scrap metal. Fishmonger next. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? Got some fish to sell. Thank you, sir. Some rod. I know what spoiled. Hey, we got your materials, buddy. You've done it? Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. I'll just put her into my cargo bay. Good riddance to you, Greater Marrow. I'm onward bound. She really hates this place, eh? That's a lot of crabs we got there. That's even more crabs. I think I saw them before. You know, taking the builder to her new location. Oh, to be fair, it's not like crabs are worth a whole lot. Interesting that the builder has a little flavor text attached to her. I think that's cute. Did the lighthouse woman approach us because we got haste? Because it affects our engines? She mentioned our engines sounding like the vessel of an old friend. So, did she know the collector? Did someone else played my part before? We may never know. Yes. Yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back any time. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have on hand. Thank you. I will put them to good use. Oh! We can get better crab pots. A more spacious there. Space efficient design allows this pod to hold more before it needs emptying. Additionally, strengthening allows this cage to last longer. With an improved design, this crab pod should be more efficient at catching. So it just gives me more. Improved engine. Ooh, 15.8 knots is... Damn! What's this? Jet drive engine? What? What? Relatively new design. This unit propels water through the system more efficient than outboard propeller setups. Huh. But that is expensive. And like... I think I want this, right? Cause the way the setup is, we can have 2 of these and only 1 of these. So this together would like make 52.6 knots, and this alone isn't doing anything near that. Also, it's cheaper to research. We sleep. Nope. No time snoozing. Only cruising. Oh my god, we need that. Might need some. Time to explore the islands around here. Why we got SOS? Huh. Oh. I'm saved! Saved! Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes. You look terrible. Are you okay? I bet I do. I've certainly felt better. I've been chewing on seaweed and starfish for longer than I'd like. I washed up here. Oh, must have been some 2 weeks ago now. We were in rough seas, and when a wave hit us broadside, I was jostled overboard and swept away. I thought my crew would have come to find me by now, but this is the first ship I've seen pass by here. That is odd. I've seen a ship the other night. Did the boys send you looking for me? No. Oh, well, I'm sure they're out there looking anyways. Can you get me to Little Marrow, stranger? Should be able to catch them there when they next stop by. Yeah, sure. Just gotta rotate you a little bit, and then you can make it comfortable next to all the shit I have stored. The question is, can I make it to Little Marrow? And where am I to look for the relics? Gale Cliff. That is far away. I'll need a better engine to get there, or there's better like a resting place in one of these little islands over there. I don't like that. I don't trust my boat to make it there. Not in time. But that's okay. rest till dawn. I know, we have time. Odd. That took a while, I don't know. Woo. That over there's... That... I had no idea what on... That is so good! Huh. Interesting. But... Gotta go fast, man. I should grab that new engine we researched. Like, just get 2 of them. Or... Nah. We don't have space to fish. The sweet, rank smell of civilization. Oh. Freak. I thought I could never miss it. He turns to you. For someone who's just been saved, he seems gloomy. I've not got much on me, as you can imagine, and I have a feeling this isn't worth much anymore. For me, at least. Perhaps it'll be worth something for you. Removes a signet ring from his left finger and presses it into your hand. It's I got a symbol of a captain's wheel on it. Thanks, buddy. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. We undock. Go! Go! Oh, wow. Gotta check on my crab pots. I think they are damaged, yeah. That's okay. We can have them repaired after all. Wait a minute. This is coastal and shallow, right? So is this. Fishing of... I do like the plus 50% fishing speed. Does this give us... Oh. Never mind. Farewell, buddy. What's this? Oh, that's the weird... 4 hours is a long ass time, but... That's okay. We don't have big plans. Did I repair my fish pots? Yes. Dry dog. I only have cloth with me. I have no idea what next nets, but hey, I guess we'll soon find out. we undock real quick. Just to... Maybe that's not the best placement. That's better. And, then we rest real quick. And then I'll see if I can make it to the Gale Cliffs with my current setup. Or if I need a lot better engines for that. I have to turn south. Past Blackstone Isle. How can my engines get hot? They're quite literally water cooled. Oh no, wait, the engine isn't underwater with a boat, right? As you can see, I did not grow up near the ocean. Inspect. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air. Around it, faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Doesn't respond. Oh, That's just more... There better be a docking point over there. Dolphins! Look at them! Adorable little babies. I love. Wow. A rotting mast lays down on the island, half hidden by the foliage. At its base, an old boat is cracked in two. Free stuff? Bag of doubloons? I wouldn't mind a bag of balloons. That is pretty pork. There's a little town. Can I make it? Oh god, can I make it? Oh, I have a bad feeling. I have a real bad feeling. I made it! What's this place? Hello! Ingfell. Ingfell. Retired whaler? What is that? Are there any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved over to those cliffs years ago. Suspect he's regretting his decision now. The devil. Anything else? Anything strange? Some time ago, just after the last well was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up, hurried away, north, as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear of them ever since. Can you tell me about Ingfell? Ingfell used to be a whaling town. Emphasis on used to be. We would go out, bringing a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scared some 20 years ago. And now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing so hot. Where can I sell my fish here? We catch our fish ourselves here, so we don't have much need for buying any. But there's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay. She buys and sells most anything. And she does repairs, too. Anything else? Do you know of any odd characters around these parts? Have you heard of the tale of the names? He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crews spent longer and longer at sea trying to find him. He, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of those trips. He says the scroll told him to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People started calling him the Fish Man. One day, the town awoke to find all the boats, nets, and lines have been slashed at night. Our fishman was nowhere to be found, nor has he ever been seen since. What can you tell me about the cliffs? Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of 2 pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got in some disagreement, and a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There certainly are large numbers of wrecks in that area. Both sides were completely destroyed, their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. I dare say they'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. Do you need help with anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we consider aged eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they are rotting, but they are delicious if prepared correctly. Normally, we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dogs keep digging them up and eating them. Can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged eel? Yeah, I keep my eyes open. Thank you. You'll be decadently compensated. Where can I find an eel? Ah, yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, did I mention that they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Goodbye. I think we undock and pick up a message in a bottle. Vessel S.Y. Grand Price. Owner Mr. Michael Scott. Port Gale Cliffs. Oaken music box. Purchased from the antiquity. Words. You can read it for yourself. At Little Marrow, for a bargain price, previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by locksmith. Wooden mask. Carved wooden tribal mask, said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, sun, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set. Bone china, 6 cups, 6 saucers, acquired from an esteemed dealer. Do not use. Jar of earth. A jar containing earth from a meteor's impact site. Allegedly. Huh. Enter. What on actual earth is that? I have questions. Like, what's happening? Time to dock. Ahoy there. You're a new face. A fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. She really is everything I could need, huh? Hey again. Come by for a chat? Do you ever see strange things out at sea? Strange things? Plenty. But I try not to dwell on them. You could go crazy, you know? But hey, if you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe they are not so strange after all. Or perhaps they are, and they are incredibly dangerous. Better not risk it. Anything else? Are you always out on the water? Yeah, always. I like to keep moving along. The merchanting is secondary to the traveling, really. I'm more of a merchanting traveler, not a traveling merchant. Alrighty. I get to see a lot of places, which is nice. Also get to meet a lot of people, which is only sometimes nice. What do you know about the Gale Cliffs? Well, there's Ingfeld just across the bay, which is a dreamy little whaling town. The folks there are always in need of something, which keeps me in business. The residents are always talking about the cliffs. Most seem afraid. Frankly, I'm not sure why they stay. Occasionally I hear deep rumblings from within the rocks. I don't hang out here for long. Anything else? Need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share info with me? Sure. Great. The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and I'm not even attempting that one. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. I'll try to find them myself first. But first we nap, and then we loop around the Gale Cliffs. Say, have you met the photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a while back. She's loaded up with fancy camera equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. She sighs wistfully. I wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document anything you do? Never forget anything. Anyway, She said she was setting up on a small island to the south of the Marrows. If you're in the area, maybe you could check on her. Okay, so she is south of the Marrows. I misclicked. I didn't mean to sleep. But here we are. Okay. So south of the Marrows. Got to be this one, right? Why is the music suddenly super ominous? Like, can we calm down, please? You're scaring the fish. Oh, just new pursuits, huh? I'll just make it round the... Whoa. Whoa! I want to say hi to the whale. I'm sorry. Could he come back? I'm friendly. I feel like I missed something really cool by paying attention to something else. How unfortunate. Am I headed back towards... more or less. A rotting chest peeks out from the skeleton of a wrecked ship. More balloons! And some, wood. Swear to God, if this is some weird cursed treasure, I'll be so upset. Why is there light on in that? I don't like that. I don't trust it. Oh, I can see the lighthouse of Greater Marrow. That is so sick. I love that. How much further is it? Oh, God. I don't like being out here. I wish I was much further along the route. There's something over there, but... I'll keep it $1.50 with you. We better hurry. 'Cause night seems to be approaching ever faster, man. Which is the safer port? I think Great Marrow. I don't like the cliffs. Oh God, no, that's way too far. Where's my light switch? It's important to keep the lights on. What's that? I don't like that. I think I just rest real quick. Then go over to Little Marrow to sell all my doubloons. And then I think I'll call it a day. Because I wanted to make some food. Make some fries. Already prepared some super... Wait, that's the wrong marrow. That's the right marrow. I already prepared like some nice chili cheese dip. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Ah. Let me talk. Trader. A bag of gold doubloons. This ought to fetch a decent price somewhere. Silver trinket. Tarnished silver bauble. Looks valuable. And the goblet. 7 quid. Confirm. Quid. Anyways. That was fun. Oh my... That did not feel like almost 3 hours of playing a game. I'm actually surprised. Well, it was 2.5, but still, it didn't feel that long. Dredge seems super fun. I love the slightly unnerving vibes it gives sometimes. I expected a cozy little... Just sail around, row your little boat, and catch fish, and help people out by delivering goods between islands and stuff. I got weird Lovecraftian vibes, which... always a good surprise. Oh. I feel like I got something stuck between my teeth, man. How gross. Anyways, I try to be back on the schedule, Means I'll try to be back on Monday. Yeah. That's all I know. That's all I gotta say. I hope I see you all again very, very soon. I hope you all have a very, very pleasant, calm, laid back and relaxed weekend. Make sure to stay healthy, do good, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye!